أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين. ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا. السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Thank you everyone who's joining. Today we're continuing our discussion on the 17th word. The reading today is a bit different. It's similar to like poetry, but not poetry. It's just not going to be full paragraphs. So again, the 17th word, I like to remember the verse that we're trying to understand or to find meaning in. So let me repeat it. In the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate, that which is on earth we have made as a glittering show for the earth, in order that we may test them as to which of them are best on conduct. Verily, what is on earth we shall make but as dust and dry soul. What is life of this world but play and amusement? We have been discussing these verses for the past few weeks, and today we will be continuing from page 222. The second station of the 17th word. So again, as a refresher, we've been discussing what is the world really from the perspective of the Quran. How is one supposed to deal with things in this world or in this life? How is one supposed to deal with temporariness? How is mercy present in the creation of this world and all things? And how is a perspective, I'm gonna call it a belief perspective, but I'm not so sure of that word, but from a belief perspective, or we can say a better word would be a Quranic perspective. The Quran is suggesting how to live in this world with the least pain possible. So on one hand, yes, enjoy it, but on the other hand, don't get too engaged and too lost in it that you forget the purpose of this world and the purpose of your existence. So let's see what the reading is telling us today. So again, like I said earlier, it's not a passage. It's like a couple of sentences. We pause, another couple of sentences. So let's see what it says. All right. Cry not out at misfortune, O wretch. Come, trust in God. For know that crying out compounds the misfortune and is a great error. Okay. So far what I'm seeing is there is a relationship between misfortune and trusting in God. And the author is saying crying would be a great error. Now, for me, when I see the word crying, I don't take it literally. I'm thinking that like crying, significant crying would be a great error. But so far, I still don't understand the relationship between trusting and misfortune. So I'll continue reading and see. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Brother Ali.
Thank you. Very quick. Now, misfortune means what we don't like. Crying means complaining. And trust in God means the creator of the things that we don't like. Think about the creator of the things that we don't like. Then you will understand if you really think about it.
Okay. So crying is complaining, and misfortunes is things I don't like, and trust is remembering the creator of the things I don't like. I'm just repeating it for like I'm thinking out loud. Well, I mean, if there's something I don't like, but I know who made it, I will simply tell the maker, I don't like it. And if it's the maker that's making it, then I understand that the maker has full control of it. My initial response would be, I don't like it, please stop. But with some reflection, I can then say, okay, what's the point of it? You made it. I know you make other things that I like. So what's the point of the misfortune? That would be my next question to the maker. Go ahead, Brother.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. I said, oh, I wanted to keep it short, but it was wrong. So see the relationship between your creation and the things that you don't like, the creation of the things that you don't like, and see the connection between the two, and try to understand in terms of the qualities of the creator and the purpose of creation. In terms of the purpose of creation, and then only then you will understand it. It means simply don't look at the things that you don't like just from your perspective. Take into consideration who the one who created this thing that I don't like is, and what the purpose of the existence of this thing may be according to your feelings and according to the capacity of the creator of that thing. See the relationship, your purpose of existence, the existence of the thing that you don't like, and who is the one who is presenting this to you, and what is the source of your own existence. This must be considered or taken into consideration at the same time, mutually corresponding to each other. You will find the solution. Otherwise, if you look at from your perspective only, of course you don't like it. But why do you think this sense of disliking this event, this creation, is given to me so that I express my dislike, to the sense of dislike? So we have to always ask the source of existence of my senses. What does it mean? Where did I get them? Is it possible to say that I happen to be accidentally equipped with these enormous human senses, human capacities, as a result of material activities only? Is it possible? Think about it. You will see that within this connection, creator and the creator of the thing you don't like, creator of your feelings at the same time, and try to understand the reason you are put in this position. Follow the wisdom if you can find something there. If you don't have any biased idea, you will understand that according to the purpose of your existence, this kind of creation is needed for you in order to perfect yourself. But without taking into consideration of the capacity of the creator of the things that we don't like, we cannot solve the problem. That is why the materialist philosophy never could solve the problem and will be able to solve the problem of evil that we are inflicted and we are unhappy with. Impossible. They don't think of the source of existence of these events and the purpose of existence at the same time. We have to be very careful not to fall into the materialistic worldview. Then we can solve all the problems, no problem at all. It is not difficult. Inshallah. Thank you.
Thank you. Any reflections here so far? Okay, I'll continue reading. Find misfortune's sender and know it is a gift within gift and pleasure. So leave crying out and offer thanks, like the nightingale. Smile through your tears. If you find him not, know that the world is all pain within pain, transience and loss. So why lament at a small misfortune while upon you is a world full of woe? Come, trust in God. Go ahead.
Well, shall we go step by step?
Of course.
Yeah, so if you find him not, know the world is all pain within pain. But before this, find misfortune's sender. Yeah. Who is creating it? And know it is a gift within gift and pleasure. How? I'm in pain. How can it be a gift and pleasure? If you take into the consideration of the creator, for example, the teacher has given you some assignments. Do this, do that, go to the lab and try this, etc., etc. Oh, lots of work, man, lots of burden. I'm not going to take them. Why do I? But if you think that you are in an education institution and the one who is asking you is your teacher, giving you this burden on you is your teacher to educate you, to prepare the purpose of education, purpose of your taking the education in this world in order to learn and get ready for the real life. Student life is Come on, you study, you don't study, everything is the same. When you hear that your friends came out of you are living, you are staying in the, how do you say, for example, in a canteen or however you call it, enjoying yourself with the friends, talking about, and the friend comes out of the class and say, look, the professor has given me this has given us these assignments. Oh, no, burden. Then you don't want to take the responsibility of understanding what you are here and what you have to do in this education system. But you have to understand, first of all, that I didn't come to this world on my own desire. Somebody sent me, whoever gave it. When I question the creation, I understand that the one who created the universe has brought me and has given me this existence here on earth. And then you understand, what is the purpose of being here in this world? So from the very babyhood, childhood, and youth age, you are developing that not by yourself. You are created in this way, and then you start, you just reach the age of certain age, and then you understand what is going on here. When you start questioning it, you will definitely realize that somebody is really preparing you for something else. So find misfortune's sender. No, it is a gift. Why? You are going to train here, learn something. So you have to take up some responsibilities on your shoulders. And then the more you learn, if you get into this understanding, the more you learn, the better feeling pleasure you start entertaining in yourself. I'm learning, getting ready. Now, what are we learning in this school of the universe? Who my source of existence? What is the wisdom in my existence? Why am I given freely the perfect life? Everything the universe is prepared for me, but I'm getting old. I'm going to die. That is for sure. What is the point? So you can make sense that, look, somebody is really training you, educating you. All your qualities need to be improved, developed, human qualities. If you don't study, if you don't train, your human qualities never grow. Never, just they are given to you. They haven't been used, and when you die, they will die away. And you have gained nothing out of the life on earth here. So you will understand there is definitely wisdom. So leave crying out rather than complaining. Offer thanks. Oh, I am being educated. I am being prepared for some future. That is the purpose. That must be the purpose. Otherwise, what is the point in creating me and just putting some responsibilities on my shoulder? So, like the nightingale, what do? They smile through your tears. They go when the flowers, roses, blossom, they go and start singing. But the way they sing, you understand that they are really trying to get the beauty of the flower or whatever, the rose. It is a symbolic way of teaching, the rose, but it cannot get it. The beauty is there. You cannot obtain it. It disappears. that it tries or it cries. Tears are coming down, but the nightingale is dying to reach out to it, to obtain it. That's what we are doing in this world. We see the beauties of this world. We want to get it, but as soon as we get it, it leaves us alone. Oh, that is very painful if you think that the thing itself or the rose itself in this parable, rose itself is the source of existence of the beauty which attracts you, you will fall into a complete disappointment. That is human. So while you are experiencing the transient nature of the things that we want to get it, we are in fact being trained to get ready to be together with the source of beauty of this universe. It means the source of qualities of source of the existence of the qualities of this universe. We are training. We are trying to get it. That's why we have been given this potentiality to seek out for a permanent satisfaction, pleasure in this world. As soon as we take up our responsibility to think, they are not going to do any labor, no, to think, to accept our reality, we will understand that my feelings are really developing and getting into the satisfaction of getting to know who my Lord, who my owner, creator is, who is preparing and introducing him, preparing me for the hereafter and introducing himself that he is an absolute being. Only through taking into the sender of this misfortune, you can solve the problem of evil, whatever we don't like. If we don't accept the creator, if we say it is by chance happened, but they say it is God, come on, meaningless. Of course, they need to deny because their standing point is wrong. They are not being realistic by claiming that the universe exists by itself. Thank you.
Thank you. I was wondering, for the world is all pain within pain, transience and loss. When the verse, sorry?
Go back to the beginning. If you find him not.
Yes, and I wanted to see the connection, or I wanted to reflect for the verses that were mentioned at the beginning of this word. The verse that said, "What is the life of this world but play and amusement?" And then here in this sentence, it's bringing up that the world is all pain within pain. And then I was thinking to myself, if I don't see, if I don't find him, if I don't acknowledge that there is an eternal companion, then the world is all pain within pain. Like, truthfully, it is pain within pain. Whereas the Quranic perspective is suggesting, look, as if the verse I hear it saying, okay, the world is all about play and amusement. Don't take it as if that's the only thing that's existing. That's the only thing that's I'm going to leave it at that, that it's the only thing that's existing. Because if you do, then it's all pain within pain.
Are you clear now?
I'm done now. Yes, go ahead.
No, sorry, not done.
Oh.
Have you solved this apparent contradiction you mentioned at the beginning, in connection with the verse and what the sentence says?
I think so, yes.
I don't know what other friends here say.
Is everybody clear on this? Someone sent
I
a
think
message
it's clear
saying
to me.
yes, it makes sense. Sorry, go ahead.
I know. I was like, it makes sense to me about attaching with the meaning that an experience brings you, rather than just becoming fixated with the bodily or physical experience of it being an end in of itself, as if it is pointing to itself, it is torture or pain for the sake of pain, but rather seeing that this feeling that we call pain and we attach a negative or a sad attitude towards it, socially speaking, is in fact only painful if it does not carry meaning for me about who I am and the questions that are important to me in my life as I figure out myself and my life. So something becomes painful when it's seen in a light that it has it is not pointing me, it is not benefiting me in any way that I need in my, as we call in our human sense, in the quest to get to know what is the reality and how to live or how to recognize it in its complete sense. So I think it makes sense to me.
Thank you very much. And thank you for those who shared in the chat box that it does make sense as well. Okay. Let's see the following statement. Oh, sorry, there is a comment. Let me read it before I continue. It says, I do believe crying out is an important part of the process. And the author is saying, don't stay there. Find the sender and the meaning, or else we're trapped in misfortune compounded. Thank you. Okay. So now we're saying, the author is saying, trust in God, laugh in misfortune's face. It too will laugh. As it laughs, it will diminish. It will be changed and transformed. Okay, so far the author is saying you will receive misfortune. You're not gonna like it, but you need to, and you can express that you don't like it, but you need to look for its sender and understand that it's a gift within a gift. And now the author is suggesting, no, you're actually gonna laugh in misfortune's face. And for me, I read the word laugh as it means to distance yourself from the misfortune, to distance yourself from the situation. Because when you do, you can see it as something separate that you can actually try to understand its meaning, or, as mentioned earlier, find the wisdom in it. And go ahead, Brother Ali.
So, not leaving the reality that I am experiencing, the pain that I am experiencing. So I have been thinking, what is the easiest way of understanding this in our world? Now, even somebody doesn't believe in God and nothing to do with the purpose of this life here. When they apply for a job, when they are accepted to the job, what do? They get really happy, and people congratulate them and congratulations on your new job, etc. But don't you think that this man knows this job requires a lot of work? Now it is a pain. But the pain turns into pleasure when he thinks that he is going to get a payment, a comfortable life, etc. Then, oh, now I can buy my car and my house, consequently, and then I will be happy, enjoying, and also I will be experiencing more and more and really upgrading my profession and becoming more and more successful in the line of this profession. Look, laughing means when you look at the case that you are accepted for the job and employed, you can only laugh if you can get the purpose of working there, the result of working there. Then it doesn't become a burden, it becomes a source of pleasure. Now you are getting ready in the morning, the first day you are going, and you are happy with all your colleagues there. Good morning, everyone, etc. That is, my name is such and such, and I have been accepted the job. We will be working together. Why? Why? You see the wisdom in it is being there. So you have to struggle to get to the office or whatever, the place of work. These all become really source of pleasure for me if only you see the wisdom in its existence. But what our egoistic tendencies do, we get the job, we are happy, that's what we have been applying for it. Even we paid some money for application. That is our desire, our choice. But when you go to job, if I follow my egocentric concerns, and oh, I don't have to come here every day, every morning, this horrible traffic. Oh, also I have to wake up early and be at the office at a certain time. You see, lost the purpose and didn't get the wisdom in it. Didn't think of the result. That is why all the complaints come from egocentric concerns, saying that I will do nothing, but I will be successful. I will be happy in my existence. No, I have to do something. It doesn't mean that I have to torture myself, but at the same time, change my view so that my work will become a source of pleasure. Because I put this work in the context of successful future, it makes sense. Everybody loves, every parents love their children to get a profession and work and have a certain income and be happy in their life. Everybody, not the believing people, maybe less so. So those people who don't believe in the hereafter, they love their status, they love their work even more than any believing person. Why? because they reduce the value of their work only to this word. That is why they don't want to miss it at all. But a believer may say, okay, well, I may be not that strict in this word, so I may choose another one, but depends on, it shouldn't be the result of our laziness or self-centric, egocentric concerns. I want only what I choose to want, not realizing the purpose of one's existence, not really being a believer, but confusing what belief requires. This section that we are reading is nothing but psychological analysis. Like the general education of the Quran is psychological, human psychological analysis. We have to put all the subjects dealt with in the Quran and relate it to human psychology. What is going on within me? Which kind of attitude do I have? This directly mentions only the analysis of the subject from our senses, from the perspective of our senses, human feelings. So while we are reading this, we have to be aware that it is speaking to my human feelings. So which one is right, which one is wrong? Because I have a free will, I can misuse my human feelings or use it in the right way. I have to watch out. Then I can understand if I know the source of existence of the thing, purpose of existence of the thing, of course, the wisdom that we are educated through. So what we need, our complicated feelings need different atmosphere, conditions of being trained in this world. So from one aspect, the world is a playground. Why? If you aim at the world, it doesn't satisfy you at all. It's a transient thing. But at the same time, it is like an exhibition hall, like a fair, where the companies come, demonstrate their productions, and then a week later, the fair is closed. So if you really love the fair, not the companies produce their productions that you like, no, don't, as if seeing that it is the only place that you can obtain these productions here, and then it disappears. This is the place, exhibition hall, where we see the productions and put an order to the company. Now, I want this production, please send it to my address. And then it disappears because the fair, the exhibition hall is closed. But your order form is filled with the owner of the company. The universe is the exhibition hall. The owner of the company is really waiting for the order forms to be filled and desired. Because if I don't believe that the things are exhibited in this fair is just a temporary demonstration of what the company really continuously produces. If I see this thing there in the exhibition hall, how do you say, exhibited, just show an example. Just show an example. So that if you want this one, I will send it to your address from the company, not from here. So this demonstration things, or the things which are demonstrated there, just to show it, not to get it. Normally, in the exhibition hall, they shouldn't sell it. We understand that as far as the world life is concerned, we don't mind doing everything. We bear everything, every responsibility. But when it comes to being in connection with the Creator and understanding that He is the one who is the professor of the class, school of this universe, I am the student. But those arrogant people, they don't want to be the status of the studentship. They want to be a professor. But you are not the owner of this or educator of this universe. You are a student as long as you live in this world. We should never, ever forget our reality that we are created. We are in need of many things. And our responsibility is to put and fill in the order form from the source of the exhibited things in this world, productions in this world. It is great reality of this universe. Thank you very much. And I spoke a lot, but we have to establish the foundations in order to be able to deal what is going on in this strange way of saying or stating the reality of this human being here in this text. Thank you.
Thank you very much. There's a comment saying the exhibition hall is a great analogy. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right, I'll continue reading. Know, O arrogant one, happiness in this world is in abandoning it. To know God is enough. Abandon the world, all things will be for you.
Again, this abandoning the word may be misunderstood, I think.
Yeah.
Now, don't go to the exhibition hall as if, no. But don't try to get these productions exhibited, used for demonstration, and have it. They wouldn't give it to you. They say, no, it is for exhibition. It is for just displaying, just displaying. The word is a place of display, displaying the qualities of the creator of the things in this universe, in this fair, if you like. So it is not, abandoning means don't try to get it. They wouldn't give it to you. You will die. You will leave everything behind. But put the order form. Acknowledge that whatever is exhibited, displayed there, demonstrates that the company is the producer of these kind of places and endlessly the company of the creator of this universe, infinite, absolute producer, if you like. You can see the qualities manifested here.
Thank you. To be arrogant is total loss. Whatever you do, all things will be against you. So both states demand abandoning the world here. I know what the word arrogant means, but I'm wondering if a particular meaning is relevant to this context.
I am speaking a lot, I know, but your questions are really expected questions. Appreciated. Every human being asks this. So, arrogant one, what? I like this event, this production. I want this production and must be given to me now. You go there and the people there, resembling the angels mentioned in the Quran, say, no, you cannot take it. No, but fill in the form. Acknowledge that we can produce. Here is the example. We did it. The Quran tells about this a lot, talks about this a lot. Here what we are doing. هذا خلق الله. ماذا خلق الذين من دونه. This is what the creator of the universe has produced to you. Show me anything else from the universe, part of the universe, has produced for you. This is me. You have to trust me. Then you can understand that I could do it. Here is the production that I'm displaying to you. So this is a great example that the Quran challenges without any hesitation. Ilahun ma'allah. Come on, is there any creator in the world apart from the creator of the universe? Show me. Logically, whatever, I mean, you are not going to take a thing that is that this is the creator. No. Logically demonstrated to me, it doesn't make sense. So the Quran challenges here, and we have to understand also universe challenges here. None of the part of the universe exhibits to us, tells us, lets us know that any part of the universe can be its source of existence. That is the fundamental teaching of the Quran. That is the fundamental point that a human being, we as individuals, have to understand. Then we understand that, oh, leave this word behind. Yeah, don't make it your target of life. You can't. This is the place you learn. This factory manufactures what? And then put your order, say then, okay, I trust you. Give me one. Since you exhibited to me, of course, if someone displays a bar of chocolate to a child, what the child does, give it to me. Yeah, that is human. I want as well. I love things. My feelings tell me you love this and you must have it. Yeah, that is quite normal. So I can have it how? On not what temporary purpose. Temporary purpose is not satisfaction for human beings. I'm going to die and leave everything behind. Nothing will be with me anymore. But only my understanding. After graduation, there is no class. Closed. Now, whatever you gained as knowledge in your profession, specific area, field of study, then that is your gain. You will entertain the result of your knowledge in the rest of your life. That is what the Quran is structure of the description of the world and the hereafter, relationship between the world and the hereafter. Beautiful, but we have to understand on a realistic, rational base that my intellectual capacity will be satisfied with it. I shouldn't be biased about anything. Thank you. Sorry for speaking a lot, but it is a very exciting section, actually.
Thank you very much. Abandoning the world is to regard it as God's property, with His permission, in His name. If you want to do trade, It lies in making this fleeting life eternal.
I do my shoppings usually in a place where there are lots of companies producing their manufacture, whatever they manufacture. Mostly, this manufactured food, artificial food. But what they do is I pass by, like everybody else passes by, they say, would you like to try this? Gave me a very small cup, a little bit of it. And I say, yeah, I liked it. Then you buy it. Put your order. I'm not going to give you more. This is the very real face of the life on earth. A little bit, taste it, and gone. And what is it then? That is an invitation. That is a promise. If you want from the factory, it will tell you, but this factory asks for no money at all, no shipping expenses, no taxes. Just place your order. Freely it is going to be given because the source is infinite. It is the promise of our Creator. So when you go to like this store, if you offer you something, this is how the reality of the world is. Experience it and say, yes, I want this to taste. I love it, but they wouldn't give me more. This is what this is the way my desire for the full satisfaction of this beautiful production is aroused. I want to go to reach the source of existence of these productions of the universe. I want to meet him. I want to meet him and say, come on, give me now. I am in the factory now. Come on, give me anything I want. And he promises, yes, promises from my senses, promises through the nature of the transient nature of this universe. And then, no, it is just a temporary place. I'm just demonstrating. And also promise from his verbal speech. They all go hand in hand. And it's perfect. Just as if only we take the witnessing of the universe into account while we are considering about belief matters. The universe, my nature, should not be isolated, divorced from the source of, from the speech. He promises me that I will give you paradise. How do I know? I don't know. That is what I read from my sacred book. It has no reality. This claim has no reality. Excuse me.
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you seek yourself, it is both rotten and without foundation. If you seek the world outside, the stamp of ephemerality is upon it. This means transience, in case anybody's wondering, like me. That means there is no value in taking it. The goods in this market are all rotten, so pass on. The sound goods are all lined up beyond it.
It looks like a wishful thinking beyond it. Where is it? Come on, beyond it. Why is it hiding from me? So the graduation degree is beyond the class I go and learn just 1 hour or 2, whatever. It is the sign developing, and then I'll get the degree. So beyond it means, I entered the class and I didn't have any degree like that. So simple. This transient word, this is just to satisfy my material means, or the bodily means, so that my spirit, my feelings will think about it, reflect on it, and come to a conclusion, reach a conclusion. What does it mean for me? There is no unwise creation in this world. Everything has a purpose. What is the purpose that I was given a small cap of taste and then say that no more? Just go to the source of the company. The food is there. You will get from that producer. We understand this. And we will go to the class. We get only a little bit knowledge, improve myself one step ahead, and wait for another class. You know that there must be a purpose. You are learning for what? After graduation, you are going to use and entertain your life. That is what everybody does in this world. But when it comes to their existence, the purpose of their existence, they become just dumb, saying that, oh, why should we suffer from such and such disasters? What is going on in this world? Pointless, complaining, nothing but being unwise, not using human rationality properly, being obstinate. That's why the Quran really infers that they don't believe in God. They don't believe in the reality of the existence of this world and my reality that I am the owner of the universe, not because it doesn't make sense, because the attitude, arrogant attitude they take up. Arrogant attitude means everything must happen as I want now. But this world never guarantees anything. Who can give what you want? Only the source of existence of this universe. And the source of existence of this universe is educating you, preparing you to meet you in his presence. But the graduation, wait for the graduation, you will get your degree. And then you will establish your own, whatever the job and profession, and you will get the production now of your learning for a certain time. It's limited, don't worry. But you have to educate yourself. We don't want to submit our existence to a creator who is operating in this world according to his wisdom, his will. Not according to my wisdom, but my wisdom understands it if only I leave arrogance behind. So in between lines in the Quran, always complaining about arrogant, mustakbirun. Arrogant, being really feeling that I must do whatever I want to do. No one can put an order on me, or no one can operate his or her will on me, but I want to be free with my will. Yeah, arrogant man. How long? Until you die, and then you will see who you are.
Thank you very much. I think we've reached the end of our discussion today. Does anybody want to add anything before we wrap up? Okay, thank you. اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله.